Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen.
Monday Night Raw.
30th of August 2021 review. Sadly, we're here reviewing it. It's 8:15 for anyone that cares.
Nobody cares about that.
And this show will be
Nobody cares about this either.
This show will nowhere near be getting an 8.15 out of 10.
No,
It'll be a 0.
It's not happening.
Awful fucking pish.
I'm drinking a cup of tea here, guys. So if I go some radio silence here
I go slurpy.
during this video,
You
then
give me a slurpy, you're slurpy. Yeah, I'll give you a bite of my wiener, bro.
yeah, where's Goldust and Booker T in this show? For fuck's sake.
I bet you there's people. I know we're not even going to kick off with the show started, right? But there's people out there who fucking probably think our truthness to Cyrus shit's fucking better than Goldust and Booker T, right?
Yeah, Mongoloids.
And that's where we're starting. And this is fucking awful, right? Why is the you see if he was dressing up as a dog, if it was like Disneyland or something, and you get other people who dress up as dogs. So, but why is he dressing up as a dog? It's not even a dog. You would never buy it for a fucking split second. I know that's the comedy element. But and then also like they surround him on the bridge, and it's like they make it out if they touch him, they're the champion. They have to fucking pin him.
This ain't comedy.
No,
comedy,
but do you know what I mean?
Comedy for retards.
Do you not know? They make it out as if Reggie touches him, he loses the belt, but
It
they have
ain't-
to
it
pin
ain't
him.
a game of tag. He's trying to close him down.
And then Tesaro's crawling like a dog, and then Reggie crawls over the top of him. He doesn't react. He just continues crawling like a fucking dog.
Wouldn't you be better standing on your feet so you can make a bigger, so you can close down the space bigger, and you can
And then
make yourself bigger, and it makes it harder for fucking We all know the capabilities Reggie's got. He can leap. If you fucking go on your hands and knees, he's just gonna fucking leap over you, no problem.
I know another thing. Like, why does R-Truth and Tesaro put this much energy into a pish belt?
Nah, you know what?
when
It
they
is,
could
like,
be going for the WWE one.
I'm gonna be honest, right? I think R-Truth didn't they rate him in his first WWE run, right? It's NWA TNA run, whatever you want to call it, right? It's no bad, right? He was a champ, whatever. It was no bad. He came back, WWE, didn't do much for a bit. Turned heel, that was pretty good. He was with Miz, Awesome Truth, that was pretty good. But then he brought the whole Little Jimmy thing in, right? And see, honest to God, see about a year after that, like the guy's been fucking atrocious, and people are you see videos uploaded at YouTube. 8 minutes and 57 seconds of R-Truth being a national treasure. The guy's fucking crap. The guy, he's not had one funny segment, one funny moment in like 6 years. He's not. I mean, just because he had a couple of good things back in the day, this is garbage. You have to have a single digit IQ. You need to fucking ride the yellow bus.
I have no doubt.
If you find this entertaining.
I have no doubt in my mind that R-Truth's a funny guy, but see this stuff that.
No, I think he's a funny guy, but his character's not funny. His character hasn't been funny in years. His character's been atrocious. I'm trying to think of other goofy characters that I've seen in the last fight, and they've all been better than Heath Slater. I've got kids. That shit was better than R-Truth, but then again, fuck, they wasted that straight away. Threw him into a tag team with Rhino that nobody cared about, and I mean that was pretty much over. But nah, this ain't comedy. This is slit your wrists, I'm done with this show material, and I'm done with talking about R-Truth. How much longer are you supposed to talk about a guy? I mean, two guys that when they're fucking trying, they can't beat this dude, they can't even catch him. Yet Tosara thinks if he puts on a big fucking heavy dog costume that, you know, things his mobility, hampers his mobility, and he crouches down on his hands and knees, which makes him even smaller than the rest. He's a fucking midget, but it makes him smaller and it allows Reggie just to jump over him, and R-Truth's just on it. And it's so fucking phony, man. When they're trying to grab him, they purposely jump out the way. They're jumping out the way of him.
I know, it was fucking awful.
See when they shot the Crash Holly thing in the kids' play area? That looked good. That actually looked like they were trying to catch him.
I know, and then this, it's just fucking awful. And we've spent 4 minutes talking about it, and I could probably run.
You spent about 2 minutes on your phone.
Fuck off! I just literally checked it. I just literally checked it. And wait, they didn't know that, so you didn't need to. I spent about the first 2 minutes ranting about it while you were just sitting there. Can I drink you slippy? Right.
Well, honestly, I think me drinking a cup of tea is better than this segment. So.
Well, no shit.
Let's move on.
It could be the pish tea that we've had, and it would
right,
still be.
Let's move on to the opening segment. We start the show with Damien Priest. You shouldn't be. How can you start Monday Night Raw? I mean, with Damien Priest. This is a show that used to get started with fucking The Rock, Vince McMahon, Austin, DX, The Undertaker. Alright, maybe you moved into like, you know, a fucking the mid 2000s. Then you were having people like, you know, Evolution starting this, or Goldberg coming out, or Shawn Michaels.
Jericho highlight reel.
Jericho, fucking NWO, and then you move on to like the next era, and you're starting the show with bloody Cena, Edge. You've still got Triple H, you've still got Michaels and all that stuff, Ric fucking Flair, and now you're starting it with Damian Priest. I just don't get it. I don't. To me, the start of the show and the end of the show should be reserved for like people that are in like the top 5.
Well,
or
I'm
something
sorry, right? But see, back in the day, right? When would the mid-card champion ever kick off the show with an open challenge? Name me one, unless the mid-card champion was someone who was, for some reason, like the 2-man power trip. I'll accept that one.
Did Naked Midian no come out once on the opening segment and offer an open challenge for his European title?
I'm pretty sure he did, aye.
Huh?
Definitely did. But this wasn't that good.
That's because Naked Midian drew ratings though.
Sheamus is fucking awful, by the way. McIntyre's pish. I mean, this just wasn't good.
Damian Priest comes out. Sheamus comes out, says he wants a title shot, even though last week he told Lashley he wants him this week. So they've changed the booking there. Sheamus went from wanting a piece of Lashley to not wanting a piece of Lashley. McIntyre comes out, says he wants a shot at Damian Priest. Lashley comes out, wants 2 titles. Why? I don't know. When you've got the main title, like, why would you want another one? I can understand if you're the US champion and you want to become the WWE champion, but I mean, no other way about. I just don't remember that ever been done.
I know. It's just.
It's like.
It
just wouldn't fucking happen.
This is just. It actually depresses me, like, what the fuck's happened to wrestling? I'm sorry, see, talking about this, it actually hurts.
These guys are all arguing over who should get a shot. Then Randy Orton and Riddle come out, and they say that Lashley's greedy for wanting a second title, but they want a shot at Damian Priest as well. So, but I think they're playing on Riddle. I mean, I don't mind the Riddle Orton stuff, it's fucking goofy, but it's probably the best thing going on the show. Lashley says that he wants a second title, but it doesn't have to be Damian Priest's US title. He'll happily, take their tag team belts. Riddle's like, yo, game on. Orton called someone a asshole or something like that. Orton's like the only guy on the roster that's allowed to fucking use like
TNA original.
He's the only guy that's allowed to use swear words. So he calls Bobby Lashley a greedy
asshole. I
asshole.
guess if one guy's allowed to do it, it probably should be Orton.
Yeah, he calls Bobby Lashley a greedy arsehole. There's definitely worse things he could have called Bobby Lashley. I will be making a video later, by the way, on Brandy Rhodes. What a fucking idiot. Like, the only thing she's done relevant in the business is marry Cody Rhodes. Apart from that, absolutely done nothing.
Your name would just be Brandy.
Basically accusing wrestling of being racist, and when there's one company that's been pushing black people in prominent roles, and there's one company that you can't even see a black guy on the fucking roster.
I couldn't name you a black guy in AEW.
That's Sonny Kiss.
And that kind of sums it up.
I don't even know if he's a guy or not, but anyway, moving on. Back to the segment. So you think this can't really get any worse?
And it does.
It's not that it's bad. Well,
it is bad.
It's hard to explain, right? This isn't good, but it's as good as Raw gets. Because you've got, apart from Miz Morrison and Jeff Hardy, anyone who's remotely fucking relevant that you care about on Raw is in this segment.
Yep.
Now, you could argue the segment could be better, but in terms of the people in it, this is as good as Raw gets. So, you're thinking, well, this is about the best this show's going to be, and then fucking Scrap Daddy, heap of shite Daddy comes out with Big Nose Triple H, and they make two matches tonight. I just don't get it. Where's this fucking going? What is the point of having 2 GMs that literally agree on everything and lick each other's ass? In the past, when there was fucking 2 GMs, or there was like a GM, like.
And why have they got to do everything together?
It's not even like, one of them's the GM and the other one's like the lackey. You've got like Bischoff and like Coachman might have been his lackey.
Yeah.
It's not like that, because you couldn't you couldn't have a female.
Well, let's never compare those two to those two.
No, but you could never have a female being the lackey of, a guy. So obviously that's going to be the question. But where can this go? Like, they always agree, they always kiss each other's ass, they always come out and they make the same match, and you can tell whatever they say is 100% scripted. There's nothing flows. It's all this. It's like Scrap Daddy has his line, then he'll pause, and then Sonya Deville has her line, and it's like they fucking rehearsed it in the back. And why do they have to come out together? Why can't she be, at least if they're trying to like all have 50% women on the roster. Why doesn't she just be in charge of the women's roster? And what is the fucking point of them both coming out and saying the same shit?
That's like what I just said.
And even if they do come out and they start, where does the feud go? It's a guy that doesn't wrestle against a woman that I don't think wrestles it. Where does the feud go? It's not like, oh, Bischoff and Austin, co-GMs, it was going to result in a match.
Survivor Series, redneck triathlon. You know what I mean? No way out. All this stuff.
I mean, I
that
guess
happened.
you could say, oh, that it could end maybe for Survivor Series, Team Scrap Daddy versus Team Sonya. But who would want to be on any of those teams? Fuck me. Not even Mustafa Ali and Mansoor would want to be on those teams, and they'd fucking pray to be a part of anything. I mean, fuck me. You would rather be on Team Retribution. You'd rather be in Team Retribution than be on fucking Team Scrap Daddy or fucking scrap all this shit and put it in the
Right,
bin.
can we
What
move
a
on?
terrible opening segment. The matches get made. Triple threat match for the US title. Damian Priest defends against Sheamus and Drew McIntyre.
He
Then a
retains.
tag team
Oh, well.
match. This guy fucking, he ain't got time for raw reviews. I do. Right?
Oh, do you?
Aye.
Not when you've wasted fucking 10 minutes
So
talking about
the
opening
matches get made before he interrupts me. The matches get made. We've got the US title match. Damian Priest defending against Sheamus and McIntyre. And we've got the WWE tag title match. It's the champs Riddle and Orton defending against MVP and Lashley. So that gets done. That's the segment over. And how does it end? This is my brutality. Fucking what's her name?
It's not a shot Shayna Baszler.
No, this is my brutality.
Rhea Ripley.
Aye.
Aye.
Rhea Ripley comes out when all the main event guys are just standing there, and it just buries them, automatically buries them. That they have to make their way to the back.
Like
Well,
school
fucking-
kids when the alarm goes.
While
The
Rhea
bell
Ripley's
goes.
making her way to the ring.
Saved by the bell.
This never happened. When would this ever happen back in the day? A main eventer who opened the show like would be standing there in the ring while the next person who's coming in for the opening match music would hit. Unless the person in the ring was involved in the opening match, or unless the person in the ring was going to beat the shit out of the person coming down. That is it. Imagine Austin standing there and then fucking Al Snow's music comes out. And Al Snow's coming out with
What
head,
do
and
you
Austin,
want?
and then Austin has to walk to the back while Al Snow head's music's playing. What? It would
No.
never fucking happen. And I wish this match up next never happens. Rhea Ripley taking on Shayna Baszler. Nikki Ash in her corner. Why the fuck?
I didn't catch this match. What happened?
Well, basically, Shayna Baszler's taking on Rhea Ripley. Nia Jax comes out and says she's going to squash these two tonight.
Literally.
Say something about Shayna Baszler might not get the job done. Something along those lines. But she will, and she's going to beat Charlotte tonight. Rhea Ripley beats Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler's stock is completely fucking plummeted at this stage. I mean, these two used to be like, oh, the dominant tag champs, but I don't know what's happened. Obviously, they'll be breaking up soon because they're actually pushing Nia Jax to look dominant, and Shayna Baszler just looks like a fucking joke. And when you've got that in a team, when one person in the team's booked like shit and the other one's booked pretty decent in terms of, you know, dominance and wins, then, you know, obviously they're going to split up. So it is what it is. At the end of the match, Nia Jax beats up Nikki Ash and beats up Rhea Ripley. I mean, who cares? I certainly didn't. Nia Jax had a different look till the night. Fucking weird looking
Still
attire.
looking fat though.
Afro, yeah. I mean, 200 pounds fucking.
It would take something to lose that amount of weight in a week.
200
Like,
pound weight loss and she'd still look fat. But anyway, that was it. Rhea Ripley wins the first match of the night. Then we move on to
Yes, we move on to. I have no idea what order because I mean the show the way I
the
watch.
Viking Raiders.
Oh,
Standing in the back.
Wait, hold on. How did I forget that? The Viking Raiders. Holy good fuck.
They're
What?
I know, best part of the show. They're standing in the back. They're in like a room. The lights are off, so you can't see shit. I didn't even know who it was. I couldn't. They were cutting it. The promo's about a minute in. I didn't know who it was. And then at the end of the promo, they
The lights were on for a minute.
They start doing like the Sheamus thing where they punch their chest, but instead of shouting Brogue, they're shouting Raid, 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 and I'm like, what the fuck? Raid, Raid, Raid. I mean, who gives a shit?
Who did they take on tonight? I watched it, but I have no idea who it
Fuck.
was.
They won.
Aye, they won, but I don't know who it was against. Was it Miz and Morton? No, they've split up.
T-Bar and it wasn't Mansoor and Ali. It was name me all the tag teams on Raw. Name me our tag teams on Raw.
Jinder and Fear.
Jinder Mahal in Fear. Shanky at ringside. What's happened to Jinder fucking Mahal? I mean, the guy went from losing to Drew McIntyre in about a minute. Now he's losing to the faking fucking Raiders.
No, right? Can we just skip this match before I forget about this? We had Doudrop battering Eva Marie, unable to compete. And what was it? Corey Graves said, I hate Corey Graves, but he said on commentary that Eva Marie elevated Doudrop to being known in most households, and then Byron Saxton was like, that's not true, she's a star in her own right. Hold on here. Without her and being on Raw, nobody, I didn't know who it was. I just thought it was some fat bastard. Still is. But, I mean, it doesn't, for once Graves was right. Not everyone knows her, but
He's not fucking right.
No, but he's more right than Saxton.
But he says Eva Marie made Doudrop a household fucking name.
No, but Byron Saxton says she did it herself.
Alright, let's be real. We could go around this fucking entire estate. How many people live here?
3,000 and something.
3,000. Let's just say 3,000. I'd be surprised if more than fucking 10 people knew who Doudrop was.
Aye. I agree.
Household fucking name? She fucking eats the household. I mean, that's
I don't know. Let's talk about household names. Alberto Carrillo.
Right.
Just
But no, I don't get. Let's go back to the Doudrop Eva Marie.
Let's not.
No, quickly.
Oh, brother, no.
If she beats Eva Marie up before the start of the match, why is Eva Marie not like announced the winner?
Because the match hadn't started.
DQ.
No, but the match hadn't started.
Yeah, but if you beat someone,
That's not how it works, dickhead.
No, hold on. You tell me that's never happened. You
sure
tell me that's
but
never
it's not how
happened.
it works.
But they bend the rules to fucking make. So that's that feud over.
How many times has someone been attacked before a match and they get wung in and then pinned?
No, but in a heel situation like this, when she goes in the winner of the match.
So hold on. What about when Edge cashed in and Cena? Technically, Cena was unable to compete. He was fucked, but they didn't do it.
What?
Exactly. Moving on. Alberto Carrillo defeated by Karrion Kross. We move on.
Karrion Kross looks unstoppable, even though he lost 2 of his first 3 matches on Raw.
Yep. And
Still wearing that gimpy mask, by the way.
Charlotte Flair versus Nia Jax. Nia Jax won.
This is a decent match, to be honest. It was alright.
I agree. Aye, the fucking decent match.
Hard hitting moves.
Was that good? I didn't watch it, but I
Nia
agree.
Jax picks up the win. A clean win as well, where like a kind of powerbomb like maneuver. Is what it is. Yeah, I guess she's going to be the next challenger. Although I thought Alexa Bliss was challenging Charlotte, but I guess not.
Was she on the show?
No, nowhere to be seen. Unless I missed it. Unless
Right.
I probably fell asleep during that.
Some pig probably died or something.
What, Doudrop died?
Oh.
Doudrop died. You just fucking adopt Nia Jax, sure. Anyway, next up we've got John Morrison backstage. He wants to prove he's the bigger man. He wants to prove he's a bigger man than The Miz. And to do that, apparently he needs to take on fucking Omos, who's the biggest man on the roster. What sense does that make?
Don't know, Jeff.
Omos beats John Morrison. Miz wasn't here tonight, so I guess this feud's fucking done. Pish, absolute shite.
Probably a COVID outbreak, to be honest, if they're all missing.
Could be. After that, Xavier Woods, AJ Styles already at ringside, so doesn't get the entrance. Xavier Woods comes out, takes on AJ. AJ beats Woods 1-on-1. Where the fuck's Kofi Kingston? Not that I care.
COVID, I don't know.
But anyway,
though, 1.1 million for RK Bro against Bobby Lashley and MVP.
That's a good amount of views, I'll tell you that. Considering what they do. That's no bad. Up next with Priest versus McIntyre versus Sheamus. And I'm going to be honest, guys, I didn't watch this because
It's pish.
it went through 3 commercial breaks. And I don't care. See, when there's a break during a match, you lose interest.
Yeah, well, I don't care what match warrants 3 commercial breaks these days.
No, but that just shows you how fucking slow and boring the matches are. There's no need for a match to go that long.
I know.
Like, this match literally went about fucking half an hour. Like, why? Why?
Probably because they're 3 hours and they can't fucking fill anything out.
Well, we know that's why, but I'm like, rhetorical question. Like, why? There's just no fucking need.
I know.
A 30-minute match should be like a main event at Mania. Not a fucking jobber United States Championship match on Raw.
Exactly.
But apparently this was all this made Raw great. How? A boring bastard fighting another 2 boring bastards for a title that hasn't mattered since Big Match John held it.
That's pretty much it, isn't it?
And even then, did it matter? Probably not.
No. Right, anyway, main event time. RK Bro, Big Bobby.
Well, actually, with Goldberg leaving,
that wasn't on Raw.
it was.
No, it was a Raw digital, actually.
They showed it on Raw.
That doesn't mean shit.
It does.
They could have shown us talking about Raw.
Well,
Doesn't
it
mean
didn't. But they showed Goldberg. So up next, they show Goldberg leaving some convenience
Thought
store
you
in
didn't watch
America.
that match?
Well, but I've seen the Goldberg thing.
What was after that match?
Thanks.
So you tuned out of that match and came back for Bill, even though it was already on the channel? I fucking dead on you.
I never watched it on the channel, but I watched it on Raw.
You're just forcing Bill in here.
No, I'm not. Bill was on fucking Raw.
No, he wasn't.
Satellite.
No, he wasn't.
So Bill comes out some convenience store. The guy wants to talk to him. He's like, I'm not talking. Gets in his pickup truck like the big fucking dumb Texan that he is. Then he's like, oh shit,
It's
no.
fucking Georgia, mate.
I don't care where he is. Atlanta. Stole all that money for W. Ted Turner. Fucking stole Ted Turner's money.
You better say WJ there.
He wishes he had money.
I'm a TNA original.
He gets back at the he
WCW.
gets back at the truck, and then he says, him and Lashley ain't finished, and he isn't interested in the title anymore. He just wants Lashley's soul, and he jumps back in his truck. Before this, they played the package of him. Oh, he mentioned that his son's got a sore neck and stuff. And
So hold on. If he wants Lashley's soul, he doesn't care about the title. Where was he last week? Where is he this week?
exactly. But he's not coming back till the Saudis pay him the blood money, brother. So before this, though, he also gave an update on his son. Right, his son's fucking neck's hanging off. As if Chris Benoit's having him in the crossface about 10 years. So his neck's fucked. But before this, they showed you the footage from SummerSlam. So they show you Lashley beating up Goldberg, chair shots to the leg. They show you him putting the Destroyer lock, whatever it's called, the almighty fucking hammer lock. What do they call that maneuver? Like the master lock thing he does?
The Hurt Locker.
Is it not ironic that the first guy to ever break out the master lock stole Chris Masters' fucking finishing maneuver?
Exactly.
But anyway,
That's actually cool though.
they showed him
I don't think that's what they were going for though.
Nah, they showed him with the hurt lock on Goldberg's son, and then they show Goldberg at the end where he's crawling over to his son. But they take out the part where he shouts, "I'm gonna kill you." Why not show that on fucking Raw? Can you not say that? Is that too edgy?
Well, if you can't show a bloodbath, I'm assuming it is.
But I mean, that actually, see, you take that shite away from the. I mean, see, you see that, and it's like Goldberg, "I want to kill you." That adds something. That makes it seem real. But now they just take it away and they just show you Goldberg standing, crawling over his son as if he's a fucking pedo or something. Like what? Why did they have to take that out?
That's my boy.
I'm gonna kill you. Like what? Like why? Why can't they show that on Raw?
Well, technically, they didn't show this.
Well, I don't know. When you're watching The Walking Dead, Rick can't say to somebody, "Not today, not tomorrow. I'm gonna kill you." Like, really?
Well, there's a difference between a PG kids show and fucking The Walking Dead, isn't there?
What rating's The Walking Dead?
I don't know. I'll tell you, fucking Cyril just like this. Pish.
Awful. Right, main event time. RK Bro versus Bobby Lashley, MVP, Raw Tag Team Championships.
Shade.
AJ and Omos at ringside. Why? I don't know.
Just the board. Just because, this has been the feud for fucking years, so let's just put it out there again.
Decent main event, I guess. I mean, decent. I'm bored of tits.
Oh, how long's MVP been cleared? Because this could. Why couldn't you took on Goldberg?
I don't know, but I tell you what, MVP's not moving quick. I don't know what he's been doing, but he just doesn't look that good anymore. In the ring,
He never was that good, to be honest.
no, he wasn't. But he looks 10
He
times
always
worse
looked
than
slow. I think.
He was shaking his TNA run, and he's fucking. I mean, people slap about Goldberg. I'd say Goldberg put on a better match than MVP, like.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bobby Lashley comes in, breaks up the what do you call Riddle's move off the top rope? The bro down?
The bro down.
No,
The high down.
no. What's his name? The Rick something?
The riddle stick.
No,
The riddle down.
no, it's a name.
Riddle
No,
up.
it's a name.
I don't fucking know.
Mike Derrick or something.
Is it fuck?
Fucking Mike.
He doesn't move off the top. It's called Mike Derrick.
I think it is. Aye.
It sounds like some guy fucking. I was gonna say it sounds like some guy set up the ring, but I mean half his fucking name set up the
Right,
ring.
anyway, it fucking breaks out. Lashley gets his head smashed into the post by Orton. MVP gets RKO'd. Riddle goes to top rope, hits the Bo Derek. The Bo Derek
I would have put my house and my life on MVP taking the pin here.
hits the Bo Derek on MVP, and MVP takes the pin. Then after the match, Omos starts attacking Orton. Riddle tries to help, and there's a bit of a brawl, and that's pretty much it, guys. That's how Raw ends. Did we miss anything out in this show?
No. Well, we might have, but I don't give a fucking rat's ass.
No. Who's that woman that does the backstage? Who's the woman that does the backstage? The woman that does like the backstage interviews?
Kayla Braxton or something?
No, some white woman with blonde hair.
I was gonna say Renee Young, but no.
Holy fuck! This person is bad. This person is fucking.
Is it bad enough to drag us out anymore? Like,
Aye.
oh, right.
This could have been a 10 out of 10 show, and just for her being on it twice, I'd have gave it like a 7. But speaking of ratings, no. See the questions she asked, it's like the most robotic fucking things. She says, so something goes to Nia Jax. Oh, what makes you think you can squash?
You're gonna order that Big Mac without the cheese tonight, aren't you?
What makes you think you can squash Charlotte Flair tonight? And then Nia Jax will cut the promo, and then she'll go up to Charlotte Flair. Do you feel intimidated about Nia Jax saying she can squash you tonight? And it's like, what? What happened back in the day when I've never really liked Michael Cole, but I thought he was good as a back. Kevin Kelly, fucking people that and actually
Lillian Garcia,
people,
the coach,
Terry, people that interacted with him. You know what I mean? And it's fucking shite. This show's shite. How long are we in? Too
fucking
long?
26 minutes.
26 minutes, right? You know what?
0.
It's getting a 0.
Fuck it.
It was garbage. Just.
You know what? The only thing it didn't have was CM Punk's marking it about himself. Ice cream bars.
Fuck, you'd take it though, wouldn't you?
I probably would actually. And that fucking sums it up. Vince would never allow that. Like the actual fucking.
Wait, hold on. So, wait, my last video here. Vince wouldn't allow CM Punk to mark.
I know, but he'd happily have shit in the show.
Wait, have 3 hours of this crap. It's all garbage at the end of the day.
It's fucking awful. They're both none of them's better than each other. They're just fucking shit.
Well, I think Punk's is better because we haven't seen it in like fucking. Well, we've never seen it. I mean,
what he's doing, man.
But wait, is that
fucking awful?
Is that what he's going to do for his whole run, or is he eventually going to snap into character and stop being a fanboy?
You know what? See if they're just doing this to set up like a heel turn. I even then think it's too fucking far gone. Like it's ripped the fucking piss.
You're a big fucking deal, Punk.
Yeah, I hate the ice cream bars.
I tell you what,
and then you've got like grown men in the crowd marking it over the fucking
right.
side.
Before we end this, let's look at ratings. SmackDown last Friday. People said 3 million. Fucking horseshit. 2.25.
So where was he getting free from? Or no? Or was that the rating? They did 3 million overall.
No, it was million. 2.25 million. So and AEW Rampage. 717,000. So more than 400,000 down after Punk's thing last week.
No wonder.
And that just shows you his debut was shit. But I think it also shows that he was a draw.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think AEW Rampage.
I think no matter how good the debut could have been, it still would have went down though.
Yeah, but I think with a better debut, it wouldn't went down as much. See, for me, AEW Rampage, I'm going to give it a couple of weeks and I'll be doing $500,000.
Yep.
Because you keep in mind, the first week they made it into a big show, the Impact title match with Kenny Omega Christian. Second week you've CM Punk. And then the third week you've got like the aftermath of CM Punk. See, in a couple of weeks' time, Rampage will be doing to $500,000. And that is it. I mean, maybe SmackDown would have done a better number, but let's be real, they didn't even fucking advertise Brock Lesnar, he didn't even show up.
Exactly.
I mean, he returns but doesn't show up.
That just sums up. Oh fuck, we're panicking. We've brought him back for SummerSlam with another fucking Scooby snack. What we're doing. But anyway, we've went half an hour. Till next time.
Well, at least Cena actually turned up though and did the fucking house shows or the dark match.
Fair enough. 0 out of 10.
Aye, I mean, fuck me.
Oh yeah.